Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is ruled by Mars, so you know what? We are going to see how we can use that super active energy today. Because, yes, I might be a little high on caffeine, but that just means that I'm going to be super bouncy today. Woohoo! Ooh, probably not so bouncy. That actually made me a little dizzy. But anyway, so let's start off with our Oracle card, and I'm grabbing. You know what? I'm grabbing my Goddess deck because I'm feeling like really divine feminine energy today, even though Mars is more of a masculine energy. So, you know what? Let's see what our holy ladies have for us. Could be Uchel, Pele, Mary Magdalene, any of those beautiful, wonderful goddesses and holy ladies who are going to help us really harness that active energy and be our absolute best today. And let's see who pops up. Woo! All right. So we've got Vesta, Lady of the Home. So it looks like we're really going to be active in our home life today. And don't worry if you still have to go to work. You eventually have to go home, right? But Vesta's message, along with being a lady of the home, is your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. So it looks like the energy is going to shift. Things are going to start turning around a little bit in the home front, and I am excited to see that for all of us. Because, let's face it, retrograde starts tomorrow. We're all a little batty. We could use a little bit of good changes, right? And because we're back in our normal room, I'm not being a weirdo and being outside again. I actually have all my table space. We're back to our routine of 2 rows of 3, and as always I will show you guys the tarot cards, and whatever card you are most drawn to, that is your message today. Oh goodness, if my cards feel like shuffling today, my goodness. Tell you what, that retrograde being super duper near is always a delightful pain in my butt. And in case anyone missed out on the information for this current retrograde, don't worry, I do have that video on my YouTube channel, and you are welcome to check that out anytime. It's in the pinned posts, and it's a quickie. I think it wasn't even 10 minutes on what it is, when it is, and how to best get through it. And if anyone would like a retrograde tarot spread done for them, all you have to do is send a message saying Mercury retrograde spread, and instead of the $15 fee for the reading, it will only be $10, because I get it. And our cards are just about ready for the pulls. Maybe. Wow. But anyway, so what do we have for our card 1A, people? Alright. So we've got our card 1A. Let's get our 2A. Jeez, that didn't take long at all. I swear, one of these days, I really need to get a new way for my camera to sit so that you guys can see how sometimes these cards really just pop out of nowhere. Much like these notifications on my computer. But let's get our card 3A, people. Alright, so we've got... I almost want to say that this card that landed on 1A needs to stay put, because it landed literally perfectly right there. So apparently there was an extra message for our cards 1A, people. But we also have our 3A. Let's get 1B. No joke, guys. I really, really wish you guys could see this sometimes, because they are just, they're not even playing around today. Let's check out 2B. Okay, we've got 2B. And last but not least, let's get our 3B. What cards do we have for, there we go. Alright, so again, for those of you that might be just joining us, after I get rid of all these notifications, our oracle card on how to best harness our Mars energy for this Tuesday is with Vesta being a change in the home for the better, for the better. Either with a shift in the energy or a shift with the energy of the occupants. Something good is going to change in your home today that's going to really help propel you forward. And now let's check out our cards, and remember, whatever card you are most drawn to, that is your message today. So be it 1A, 2A, 3A, 1B, 2B, or 3B, that's your message. And as always, I will go over all of them. So let's check out and see what we got for our 1A people. We've got a right side up 6 of coins and a sideways judgment card. So it looks like to me things are really going to start moving forward and changing in your financial department. You're going to start seeing that your bills are paid, your debts are starting to clear up, which is awesome. But all depends on the lessons that you choose to remember. If you are doing a great job and remembering the lessons that you've learned from your past mistakes and the journey that you've already been on, things are going to be just sprouting out awesome and going forward and going nuts. But this might be short-lived if we take a step backward and forget. So remember those lessons, all right? Your journey has already taught you so much. Don't drop the ball now. If you were 2A, we've got an upside down 7 of cups, but a right side up 2 of coins. So it looks like, careful of the choices you make today. Just because that cup or that goal looks super shiny and pretty does not mean that it's necessarily the best idea. Your goal is to make the best absolute choice you can. Look at all the fine print and all the details to ensure that balance between your work and your home life, all right? Remember, watch your choices, get that balance back. And for our 3A people, we've got a upside down 9 of swords, but also an upside down King of Wands. So I'm thinking that this is the energy that's going to change for you guys today. You're going to realize that a lot of your fears that have turned you into a tyrannical mess, just feeling like you're blocked everywhere and not able to go forward, those are going to change. You're going to realize those fears are completely irrational. They are not serving you at all. And did anyone else see that weird flash in my corner over here? Anyway. But remember, these fears are irrational. Change your energy and realize that these fears are blocking you from having your best home life. All right? Things are good. Things are fine. Things are actually probably way better than you think that they really are. So, let's knock out these irrational fears and go from the block tyrant to the absolute badass. For our 1B people, we got a double sideways. We've got the sideways Hierophant and the sideways Queen of Cups. So, in order to change things in your home life today and make things shift towards the better, you might want to take a look at your core values and what you really believe to be your personal traditions, how you feel like life should be led, so that you can quit flip-flopping between crazy and insecure and manipulative and flip-flopping with that crazy manipulative person and the ultra nurturer, so that you can stay the ultra nurturer, the one that everyone is going to for advice and love and that hug that we all need. All right? Think about what you really value so that you can be this lady all the time. if you were 2B. And holy crap, I just realized I did not flip-flop that. Yay me! Because if you've been watching my videos, for whatever reason, I keep on wanting to call 2A 2B. Don't know why I'm finally getting myself together on that, but yes! Took me long enough, right? But for our 2B people, we've got a right side up Knight of Wands, but an upside down Ten of Coins. This is probably the thing that's going to be changing today, because you're going to do this, alright? You're going to have some breakthroughs, you're going to have some ideas, and you're going to jump on that horse and ride towards that sunset of awesomeness, alright? Yeah, you've been having a financial flurb all around. Everything seems like it's burning to the ground. But today's the day that's going to change for you, because you're going to do this. You're going to get those ideas. You're going to feel like that go-getter that's going to change things around. And last but absolutely not least, 3B people. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is how you're going to change your day. This lady right here, alright? Doesn't matter if you're a dude or a chick, alright? Queens and kings are just an energy, a type, alright? This lady right here, you're going to actually walk into a room, know that you are ruling it, and know that you know which way to go and what to do today, alright? That is how you're going to make your home life go from the mess that it probably has been for weeks, and know that you are the one that is going to lead you and your family, whoever you're living with, into a better place. Because you've got the confidence, you've got the ideas, and you know how to rock them. Now, if anyone needs any clarifiers for any of their cards, please feel free to message me. I am always happy to do a couple extras. Just let me know what your cards were, and I will get on that. All you have to do is send a message to the page. And as always, I seem to knock through these Oracle and Tarot cards like nobody's business. Curses being too good with your cards. But I am going to do my usual moon sign read and grab my Moonology cards. Hopefully they behave today. And we're going to check out the moon sign that we are going to be doing a quick open read for. And because I am feeling super duper open today, and just, you know what, wanted to let you guys into my little world. After we do our moon sign spread, I am going to do a reading for myself, because I kind of dropped the ball and didn't do that yet today. And you guys are actually going to see me read with my personal tarot deck, because I've got a deck that I use for my own personal reads, and I've got a deck that I use for you guys. Why, you ask? Because I've noticed that whenever I use my people deck, if you will, for my personal reads, it doesn't seem to quite hit the mark where I need it to. But with my personal tarot deck, it hits all the points that I need to hear right now, instead of, I know what you mean, but I don't know what you mean right now, like my people deck does to me. And I've considered using my personal deck for people, but at the same time I'm thinking, no, it's my deck. It's the one that I need whenever I need to have my very, very harsh reality check. But let's check out that moon sign. Who is the moon sign we are reading for today? I hope that was caught on camera, that went. Alright, so we are doing a lot of moon and Pisces people today. What is up with you guys? So if your moon is in Pisces, you are the one we are reading for today. And we are going to do... We'll do my zodiac. And if you are just joining, how that works is I've got a planet portion of the deck, a sign portion of the deck, and a house portion of the deck. Now you probably noticed that each one has a red and a blue side. The red is more of an action. What should you do, or how can you best achieve something? The blue is a most likely outcome. But the best part about these cards is when you have each of them together, they form a sentence with a spiritual, mental, and physical meaning. Now, because all of these decks are a little on the thin side, a dear friend of mine actually got me some dice that match perfectly with these cards. And they too have a planet dice, a zodiac dice, and a house dice. So I actually use these guys to help me know what cards to pull. Now again, we are reading for if your moon is in Pisces. So our moon in Pisces people, what do we have to help you do your best on this Tuesday? Alrighty, so we've got Virgo, Jupiter, and the 6th house. So we are looking for Jupiter in Virgo in the 6th house. Okay, there's Jupiter in Virgo in the 6th house. So, excuse me. Oof. But anyway, so spiritually, for our moon in Pisces people, the best way you're going to harness today spiritually, learn or teach the serving of others as a full-time job. So today is your day to either learn how or to start sharing your knowledge of how to really help people as if it was your job. This is what you're getting paid to do every day. Today is your day to show how to help people and bring them out of wherever they're at so that they can also move forward in their life, because you've already seen how you move forward. It's time to share that knowledge or even learn it yourself. Mentally, be positive about the details of serving. So that means that instead of going, oh my God, I have to go help my friend out with a bake sale, or I have to help my kid's school out with a fundraiser, start being positive and realize that yes, it does take time out of your day and it kind of sucks, but you're doing something that helps another person. You are helping another person get forward in their life. And physically, grow and expand, do what you must do, and do a little at a time. So while you're learning or teaching how to best serve others and how to be positive about the details of being a helpful person, start learning to grow like a beautiful garden of yourself and really just kind of pace yourself a little bit and slowly shift into that mindset, because you're usually probably working on yourself, and that is not a bad thing at all. We cannot be our best for others if we're not working on ourselves. So just baby step it, okay? Don't dive in head first. That is only going to frustrate you and probably make you give up, and that's not going to be good for anybody. So baby step, learning or teaching how to best serve others as if it was what you were paid to do. Be positive about the details of serving, so make sure that you are positive about the nitty-gritties and actually happy to do those little things for other people. And grow and expand with baby steps on expanding your world, on helping others. Because I have a feeling that once you do, along with your oracle card today of changes in your home and changes with the people you live with, you're going to see changes all around, all for the better. Because sometimes it's just that little bit of help that changes your entire world for the better. Because remember, karma gives back. And that whole do unto others thing is a thing across the board. So do you, but do it well. we've still got enough time for me to do my personal read, and I get to let you guys kind of see what my tarot cards usually put me through, because I know a lot of times it seems like I am tearing into people with my cards, and I really don't mean to. But trust me, my readings for myself are twice as harsh, if not more so, than a lot of you guys can probably realize. And we're going to keep it nice and simple because we only do have, unfortunately, 9 minutes left. So, frequently I do obstacle, hindrance, helper with my oracle cards. Today, we're going to do something a little similar with my personal tarot deck, and we're going to see what my card is that's going to help me most achieve my goals today, and kind of expand on it. And the cool thing about my personal tarot deck is it does have a negative arcana, so if you are easily offended, I apologize in advance, because there is an Asshole card, an Entropy, a Voyeur card, all kinds of interesting different cards to really help me get called out and be my absolute best. So let's see what's going to help me be my best today. What's going to help me be my absolute best today? There we are. And let's get a little more clarification on that card. All right, there we are. So this is definitely really interesting, because remember that negative arcana I was talking about? Well, you guys get to see one of those cards. Alright, so the thing that's going to help me out the most today is my Prohibitionist card. And my clarifiers are a sideways 2 of Cups, upside down 10 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands. So, other card readers, you are welcome to call me out and say that I'm probably reading this entirely wrong, but my Prohibitionist card usually, when it's right side up, means that I need to take a step back and see what I am really allowing to hold me back from moving forward, and what I really need to start limiting myself on instead of overindulging. And part of that seems to deal a lot with my relationship. Things are really good between me and my partner, but I also need to find out where that imbalance is at so that I can change our inability to move forward financially, emotionally, all around. And the best way I'm going to do that is remember that success is possible, just sometimes new ideas need brought into the game. Now, that kind of is going to be difficult because we don't always get to see each other because of our schedules. A lot of times our relationship is text messages. But you know what? It's Tuesday, it is Mars energy, and Mars energy is active, and the best part of my birthday, even though I really don't celebrate it all, is that my birthday is ruled by both Jupiter and Mars energy.
Here's your daily...
Sorry, that's my alarm letting me know, hey, it's almost time to open my store. But because my birthday is ruled by both Mars and Jupiter energy, not only do I love to grow and expand my life to its fullest, but I love to be active about it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the readings today and the quick preview of my personal deck and how it can really rip me apart. And I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow morning. If anyone would like a reading today, all you have to do is message the page. My pen's trying to run away from me, but message the page, and I am always happy to do a virtual or in-person reading. Until tomorrow morning, have a fabulous Tuesday, and don't forget, stay positive.